before I did this video, because people think that I'm not here trying to have the first video out so that it can get views. I just want to make sure that whatever information I give is accurate. So at least try to, right? And yeah, two recent events with um, young men of color had interactions with police, and it didn't end up so well. One ended up tragically, and I'm sorry if you're listening to my laundry. Like I laid out my sweater, one of my cardigans. That's what I do. I wear cardigans. I laid out one of my cardigans for work last night. It didn't dry, so it's drying in the dryer now in my laundry room. So, but that's neither here nor there. We have a young man who died by an accidental shooting because a young man was pulled over and offered some resistance, and um, an officer meant to tase the young man instead drew her gun and shot him one time, and he drove off and then eventually died and crashed. And yeah, it's this is a tragic thing. And you know what? The thing is, it keeps happening. So it's not one of those things that we can't keep talking about because it keeps happening. It's one thing if it's like a one time occurrence. It's another thing when stuff like this keeps happening and it's always an accident, or it's always like it's not always an accident. It can't always be an accident. And the other challenge is this, right? The other challenge is this. Sorry, Justin Camera. The other challenge is this: zero to little consequences are given when accidents like this happen. So I am actually pretty curious as to how this is going to play out, because now we have a young man dead because a police officer accidentally drew gun instead of a taser. Now I've held guns before, not because I was a thug. I just I went to a gun range before, and I never held a taser. I'm not sure if they weigh the same. Could imagine not, but I don't know. Like maybe the electrical current battery is heavy and it feels like a clip of bullets. And I don't know. You tell me. But I want to show this video real quick if you guys don't mind. And this is a call from a mom. Like no matter what side of the fence you're on this young man lost his life. This a little girl is going to be growing up without her father, and now this mother has to deal with the loss of her son. Dang. Again, no matter what side you are on this, if you guys think that it was a justified shooting or whatever, hold on. This is a tragic thing, and and if this was a situation where the officer made a mistake, I feel bad for the officer because she's gonna have to live with this mistake for the rest of her life. She took this 20-year-old's life, and I think this is a tragic thing. But yeah, man, this is hard. This is hard to witness, and it's in Minnesota, in the same city, same area that Derek Chauvin is on trial for his murder. This is crazy. And I'm hoping if anybody's watching this, you're in the Minnesota area and you want to protest, make sure you protest peacefully. And honestly, forget the protests. Or if you protest, don't just protest. You guys need to really put yourselves in a position where you're making decisions in that city. We need to make sure that we put ourselves in positions where we're making decisions in whatever cities we live in, and not letting other people tell us how we should be living and have them police us. Also, we need to be policing ourselves. Along with other cultures. All cultures need to be policing all cultures, but specifically in the Black community, we don't have that. We don't have, police forces that come into our Black community that look like us. We just don't. So when you have people raised to watch the news and see Black people, young Black mixed Black people, whatever, living in urban communities, they have this perception already that Black people are violent, Black men are violent, they're drug dealers, they're womanizers, they're all that stuff. And then they go into the police force with this implicit bias, and then they see the people that they're supposed to be protecting and serving as offenders already. So it's hard. I'm not saying that this is the case, but there's more that needs to be pulled out for this. But I do want to talk about this also. I'm gonna play this video now. There may be some cursing in it. Remember, like, this is a family channel. There may be cursing in it, but it's important to watch this video because a couple of years ago, kneeling for the flag, for the national anthem, was a disrespect to law enforcement, right? But this can happen. This can happen. Hold on. Wait, he said he's afraid to get out. And the officer said he should be afraid to get out. Now he should get out. All right, I'm gonna let the rest of this play. I'm gonna let the rest of this play. Yo. Yo. What does it matter now? Wow. Oh my gosh. Why why aren't summonses given if he's dry? What does he have to cooperate with? Like, I gotta I really gotta see more of that. I really gotta see more of that because like I gotta see more of that. So this guy gets pulled over because he just bought a car and it didn't have a license plate. Hey Rona, how you doing? That's why I didn't even see you in the chat. He should have gotten a summons or a warning or a ticket, right? But instead he's being told to get out the car. He just bought a car. Like, this is how. So it's un-American to kneel for the national anthem, right? It's un-American to kneel because you are protesting police violence, right? Police brutality. But it's not un-American for a police officer to be brutally uh, behave brutally against an active member of the military. So kneeling in solidarity of police violence, police brutality, you guys say is disrespectful to the American flag and to American soldiers. Police officers acting brutally against soldiers is just them doing their job. Now, I'm not against police officers. I do dislike police officers that abuse their power. And this looks like that's the case. You see how America, like this whole topic of police brutality and American and all that stuff and the flag and kneeling is extremely convenient and inconsistent and illogical. So when people kneel peacefully because of things like this, it's not just to protect black men, it's also to protect black men who are actively serving the country, as we can see here. This is messed up, and it doesn't look too good for police, and there's going to be protests. But if you guys are going to protest, I'm telling you, man, like we've been protesting for 60 years, 50, 70 years. Let's forget the protesting now. We need people in office. We need more Barack Obamas. We need more Kamala Harris's. We need more Charles Falls. We need more people that are going to be in positions where they are making decisions and serving our community in that way of various different cultures, because this is a problem and it keeps happening. It keeps happening. And it just seems like some of the police officers who are not good at their job, not good at protecting and serving, are empowered to keep doing things like this because they know that they can do things like this without being consequence. One thing I am thankful for is that officer who treated that soldier that way. He was good morning, Harry. It does start with training. He was fired. This officer who killed a young man by mistaking her taser for a gun. She's on administrative leave. I'm not sure what the consequence is going to be for that, but there definitely has to be a consequence. I'm not saying it wasn't an accident. It very could have well been. So I'm not trying to jump into this emotionally. It's just that our people that tends to have a little bit of melanin in their skin in this specific country that we live in don't get looked at the same as their white counterparts. So they end up getting pepper sprayed. They end up getting tased, but shot accidentally. So it happens like this. And the first video with the young man, he seemed to be offering a little bit of resistance. This second video, he just wanted answers, and he was a soldier. He was like the police officers should be respecting these men, right? They should be respecting these men. At least give him a reason why. And then you ask for his he asked for his rank. What are you asking for his rank for? Not because you realize you messed up and now you're committed to your mistake and now you got to keep going through. Then he gets out the car. He's asking like, what's happening? What's happening? How is asking a question resisting arrest? I just want to know why you detaining me. If you're detaining me because I have a license plate that's off, say that. I just bought the car. Here's the proof. Here's the temporary plate. Give me the ticket and I'll move on. But why is that black men, Latino men, they have to get out the car, they got to be handcuffed, then questioned, and then maybe they're let loose to go back home? Like, why is that the automatic procedure, or not procedure, the automatic action happening? Because I know that that's not probably following procedure. So this is tragic. I feel bad for what's happening. Minnesota is probably on fire right now for just cause, but I'm hoping that people who really want to see change happen actually be put in positions and put themselves in positions where change can actually happen. The police chief who fired the officer on the spot is on the right path. Wrong is wrong, period. And that's the thing. I agree, Harry. Wrong is wrong. And no matter what the skin color is, wrong is wrong. And we can't keep covering up bad actions of the people who are entrusted to protect and serve our communities. All right, guys, I'm done. I got to get to work. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. Do me a favor. If you have not done so, hit the like button. If you don't like this video, hit the unlike button. Some people don't like talk about racism and all that stuff. That's fine. I get it. I'm not shy about talking about any topic, but I'm talking about it in hopes that we can continue this conversation. Good morning, Mina. How you doing? To continue this conversation. So I'm here for all the conversational spoke that would come from this. But if you do like it. If you don't, hit the unlike. I appreciate the engagement anyway. Also, if you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Join the Harrison Extended family and hit the bell notification next to it so it'll let you know when I go live. I'm going to upload new videos. All right. And yeah, if you'd like to support the channel, please join the channel by joining either one of the two tiers we have. $2.99 tier per month, $4.99 tier per month. That's going to go towards supporting the channel and me creating content such as documentaries and things like that. So that would be greatly appreciated. But if not, you can join the Harrison Extended family just by hitting that subscribe button. All right, guys. Oh, thank you so much, Harry. And I'm hoping that we can just continue this conversation about this. All right, guys, have a good day. I appreciate you all. And until the next live stream or upload, I'm out. Peace.